Hey, what's up guys, Captain Jack here, and we're back with more Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And yes, I sound happy and excited, and that's for a good reason. Because today, for the first time ever, well at least for me anyway, we're going to hit a barn. Oh yeah, and we're going to find ourselves an awesome car. We've got 32 grand, and although I need to save some of that for parts for when I'm doing jobs on cars, I will also be spending a little bit on a car of my own, which I can put into parking if it gets in the way. I mean, I know I really should expand the garage by one more slot first, but I can always chuck it into parking for now and then work on it. Oh my god, there's a Renault Clio VR6. No way. I mean, that is of course so what that shape is. Look at it, that is totally a Renault Clio V6. I mean, it just is. Just the same as that. Well, if you can't tell me what that is, I mean, look at the rear lights. It's just, it so is. And then you've, oh my god, no way. Has it got the front end on it? Oh, it doesn't have the front end. Plymouth Roadrunner spoiler, but not Plymouth Roadrunner front end. Is it a Plymouth? It is a Plymouth Roadrunner, isn't it? I'm sure it's made by Plymouth. It just feels wrong to say for some reason. I know it's based on a Dodge Charger, but I'm sure the Roadrunner version was made by Plymouth. I don't know. We'll say that and we'll go with that. Oh, look, junk. Parts? Yeah, why not? We'll take them. Don't know if I'll ever need them, but we'll take them. I didn't realise you'd actually search through junk. I guess you take these bits back with you. Wow, it's loud in here. Yeah, I guess you take these bits back with you and do what you need to do with them. Am I going to get charged for all this stuff? I should really check that. There's no point grabbing up a whole load of junk if I'm then going to get charged. Inventory, leave the garage, photo mode. You can browse, search and sell parts here. Okay, so these parts basically are mine then. Just take them. Just like I think I can just take parts off of these cars. Just do what I want with them. But I'm looking for one to actually buy. This is going to make me a bit more cash though. I mean, I could even repair some of these. Seems really loud in here. I don't know if that is overwhelmingly loud for you guys, and I do apologise if it is. It certainly sounds loud to me. I'm just here to steal a load of stuff, basically. It's all mine. It's all mine. Yeah, that's mine. This is mine. That's mine. This is all mine. I could probably spend about an hour taking parts off all of these cars as well. And just sell the whole lot. Go back to the garage, repair some bits, sell a lot of it. And then go to another barn and buy actual cars. I suppose that is one way to do it, actually. Again, though, I'm not sure if I take parts of these cars, if they're then mine. That one. I'll tell you what we'll do. Overview mode. Oh, okay, so that was for the car. Leave the garage. Ah, there you go, see, so I have to actually buy the parts. But 4,600, that's not bad. Okay, let's quickly buy these parts. So that was really loud in there. Like, crazy loud. And then we come over to the repair bench. Oh, okay, so I actually can't repair any of it. That kind of sucks. But this is all about finding these things out. You know, now you guys know that for some reason you just can't repair any of it. I don't understand why though. That did not make any sense to me, but there you go. Successful repair chance raised to 55%. Oh, yeah, I wanted that next. No, the OBD scanner, which... Oh, okay, 0 points available. I thought it said 1 for some reason. So I've got a whole bunch of parts, and then I guess I can just sell them all. So it was 4,900 I spent. As I don't have parts storage yet, I don't have a warehouse, I might as well for now just sell it all. There'll be other warehouses and other stuff eventually. But let's see what it does. This may get a bit tappy, by the way, I do apologise. There isn't a sell all. $3,200. So I think I probably made less than I spent. Or did I? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out properly. I'm going to have to go there. I'm going to have to just take a load of bits and then see what happens. Oh, I can't go back to that. No way. That sucks. Okay, anyway, let's go to a barn and let's try and actually find a car to buy. After all that, there was just something I wanted to test, and I thought I'll do it on camera because then you guys know as well. You haven't got to try and figure it out for yourselves. I'm sure everyone's got a barn by now, but just in case you haven't. So, oh wow, look at that. Ooh. Nice. So we've got like a Trans Am looking thing. We've got a... Oh, that one's got the front end on. Nice. We've got a Roadrunner looking thing. And we've got a Mustang looking thing. Oh. It's got to be the Stang, hasn't it? I mean, it just has to be the Stang. How much does he want for it? 39,000. That thing is destroyed. How much is this for? 47? Wow, okay, I can't afford any of these yet. I may have been thinking a bit too far ahead of my game. Okay, well I'm just going to go around and collect a load of parts, and then hopefully we'll have a load of stuff to take back. So I'll be back in a sec. So I'm back in the garage where it's no longer really noisy. It's so loud in those barns. So I'm going to do some quick calculations. So basically, I started off with $32,712 credits of dollars. Yeah, dollars. The parts I just got from that barn, they cost me $3,184. Okay. And then I'm going to sell the parts and add on to that what's left. So that will then give me my total. So we've got 300. So we've got $32,712, and then we minus from that the cost of the parts, which was $3,184, giving us a total of $29,528. So that's 29528. And then we want to sell the parts, so we got inventory, and we go on a massive selling spree. Sorry if this is loud. It's weird that you can't repair parts all the time. I mean, a lot of the parts I've got in here are parts that you could probably actually repair. But I think maybe because they come from the barn you can't. Okay, that's everything sold. Wow, actually, do you know what? We're back to 32,712. So I've just made $3,184. So it's actually the cost of the parts when I buy them from that place. So their only use really is to put them in a car. But if I can't repair them, why would I ever want to? Some of them are like red. They're just not worth taking. So I guess it's a question of take anything that's green and leave the rest, really. The rest really is just junk. It won't all be good and useful. So I like to figure these things out so that I know how it all works. That is, you know, I like one of the other things about fact finding in this game is finding out exactly how a game works. So yeah, don't bother with the barns unless you've got enough money to buy the cars, because the cars are where you're going to be able to actually strip them down, probably repair parts and then take them. but then you'll probably never cover the value you spent. If I bought that car for 47 grand or whatever it was, and stripped all the parts out and was able to repair at least half of them, I'd never make that money back in parts. You might as well buy all new parts for it, spend like another 50 grand, and then sell it and hopefully try and make some of your money back. It seems like the money doesn't quite work out properly in this one. But I was figuring it was going to be a lot like the car stripping DLC of Car Mechanic Sim 2015. I thought, oh, it'll be a lot like that. There'll be you'll be able to take parts and just take parts right off the cars and off the shelves, take them all home with you, pay a small fee, and then if you want to just sell them all, you'll make it at least, you know, a few grand on top of what you spent on the parts initially, and then all the parts of the cars as well. I mean, it just seems a weird way that they've done it. So we've got no more story mode jobs for now. I think because of the initial issues I had where they were coming in and I was having to do all of like the first 3, 4, 5 story mode missions again and again and again, it made it so that they were popping up one after another for me. But they're actually supposed to be big gaps between each of the story mode missions where you do random jobs too. So what looks fun? We've got car is loud, that's going to exhaust, brake system, engine power has failed, loud when accelerating, general engine control repair, tapping sounds. See, that sounds like it's going to be fun, but that's going to be a long one, and we've already been messing about figuring stuff out today. So let's do a short one, shall we? Brake system. Let's just take this. We'll take the M3 4x4 and sort the brakes out. It gives us a job, but at least we'll have made some money for our effort. But yeah, so that place is only really worth going to the barns once you've got a storage shed, chuck all the parts in there, and then see what's useful later. And only really buy parts that are higher than, say, like 10%, because some cars will be like this one, everything's 57% and above is fine. So if I found parts that fitted on this car, even generic parts like brake discs and pads, stuff that fits on anything, as long as they're above 57%, I could put them on this car and they'd be useful. Not that I would. I mean, I think I'd always just buy parts, or maybe repair. So brakes needs fixing. Okay, you want the brakes done. It's more than likely going to be... Actually, no, I can't see that yet, can I? Let's move you over to the path tester. Where am I? There I am. Let's get you done. Yes, I'd wish to proceed. But these engines take a long time. All your silver dash trim's peeling, mate. Doesn't look very nice. Oh wow, look, it's all down there as well. Ugh. All your interior's peeling. Shame really, because it's quite a nice interior. If it didn't have all this dankness inside it, and a rusty steering wheel. How did you get a rusty steering wheel? Was it 61% that all the parts had to be at? Or was it 59? Caliper. So what are you going to show me? This does caliper cylinders, calipers, it does discs. And it doesn't do all the discs though, it just does some discs. What's that all about? Come on, through the door. Bounding boxes on some of this stuff is huge. So we've got 2 calipers and it's probably going to be the well, actually that looks fine. Let's just get it out and get the wheels off. Oh, hang on, what's that I see at the back? So we've got a caliper on the back. Nope, that's fine. We've got caliper on the front. Everything else looks yellow to me, because it was all yellow. could be. Hang on. Let's have a good look at that. It was 57%. So I don't think 57 is fine. 57 and above. Okay, so all that stuff's fine. Just check, see if I've... Nope, not yet. I reckon it's going to be a pad or a disc. It just has to be. What have we got there? Okay, that looks fine. Why are the other wheels then? That could be wrecked. Trouble is you can't really see the pads. I don't want to have to take every car onto both the path test and the test track. That's going to be annoying. Oh, I see pads at 20. Yep, pads at 20. So we need, what was it? 2 calipers and pads. Good times. So we need... God, that's slow. Calipers times 2. And we need pads times 1. Let's go into mount mode. Disc. This one I wanted the new pads. Clipper. Yes. Get wheel on. Oh, those screws turning the wrong way is funny. Bolts screwing the wrong way. Even. Disc. Pad. And caliper. And then wheel. We'll have a really good time. The puns are bad, I know. And then there's wheel around here. I can but only apologise for the epicness of my puns. And get this side done. Wheel and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Done and done. And it's not been a massively long... Oh, 200 quid. Not been a massively long episode, I know. But we did do some good fact finding, and I think I'm going to leave it there anyway. I know that I now have to make probably about 50, 60 grand before I can afford a car and have any kind of money left. Hopefully some new story missions come in soon. But until then, we'll do some of these bigger jobs. Like, look at that one, that could be fun. 2 minutes 30 left on that. I might take it now and save it for next time. And we'll quickly save. Game saved, and then we'll do that one next time. That's one of the new cars of the game. Not in any of the previous games. We'll have fun with that on the next one. But until then, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been fun. It's been awesome. I've enjoyed figuring out how this game works with you guys, and I look forward to more fun in the next episode. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Let's, you know, just do it. It's all good. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.